Now, I'm Chuck Hall. I run a little company called Web Marketing in North Florida. And what I want to talk to you today is about something that's fantastically wonderful beyond your very comprehension. This is space-age stuff. Remember back in 1963 when we were all sitting in high school? Well, we were all sitting there and the teacher said, in 1995 there will be jet-propelled cars. And there's a reason for that. It is slap, hands down, the best search engine going today. And they have a huge investment in your satisfaction as a consumer. They want you to be happy. They want you to get the search results you're looking for. They don't give a tinker's darn about my business or yours. This is what the news is today. They're now embarking on social media and new technologies that will upset, even if you're on page one, they're going to throw all that out the window. And you know, we all know about Google's +1. Everybody's seen it. And there's a lot of different talk about what it's going to be. Some people say, well, you know, it's just really a social media foray. Other people say, well, no, it's really kind of a thing that they're going to be doing reviews. Friends, I'm here to tell you, the end is coming soon. What they're doing is they're gathering data. Every day they're gathering data. Every time you click that little number 1, you go, oh, I like this website. You click it. That goes into their giant computer over there somewhere, and they're gathering data. And what that data is going to do is change everything that we know about search results today. And we've worked really, really hard. There are guys like me that do nothing but sit around all day in front of a computer and work on Google's results, work on Google's algorithms. We study them, we read about them, we test them all day long. It makes me crazy, and now they're going to change it. So how's all this going to work? Looks like they are working on a plan to incorporate the positive and the negative reviews of every website in the world into their search algorithms. And as they gather more and more and more data, this won't happen tomorrow. This will not happen tomorrow, but it's coming. They will have enough responses from the general public. The general public, who are those people?
Customers.
They are Google's customers. And they're not your customers necessarily, but they're Google's customers, and Google wants to make them happy. We may end up paying the penalty for that as websites. We want to think about those things. Now, it's not the end of the world, as some people would tell you. Oh, what's that? It's flycatcher. Taller than a building, faster than, never mind. Anyway. Flycatcher is our proprietary system, and what we do is we do all the stuff that I'm telling you to go out and do. But we do it for you, so you don't have to. And the system is designed to protect. It does a lot of neat things. It protects your online reputation. It'll boost your website rankings, so if you want to get on that first page of Google, that's what that process is all about, what it does. And we help you create an online expert image, which is really fascinating. And I'd love to sit down and talk with you about it sometime. And we do credibility marketing as well. It's a neat, neat concept. Oh, I love charts. What happened? You love charts. Is that okay? Oh, gosh, that was weird. Internet exposure and compounded respect. Woo. Now, getting the right clients for you. Now, this is something that Kimberly touched on, and it is very important. You don't want, most of us, truly, unless you're selling t-shirts, most of us don't want every Joe that walks down the street to be our client. You're asking for trouble. We want people that we can work with, because we're a small business. We don't have time. We don't have 10,000 salespeople to go out and handle all these fires. We want the right customer. And here's what our flycatcher system does. I'll just tell you about it real briefly. And this is what you should think about as well for your website and your internet marketing. One is we go out and we capture the prospect. We have a whole system of stuff that helps us do that. And we capture the right prospect. We don't go after every Joe Schmo. We're looking for people that are qualified candidates to be your client. And that is so much fun when you get the right person working with you. We educate the prospect. We tell them about what you do. We make sure that they understand exactly what you do, what your products and services are, and we get them in sync. Now, a lot of people are going to fall off the chart. They're going to go, well, I don't know that I want to have my teeth examined before I get them drilled. It's all part of the process. You want to get the right client. And then we send them to your door. And there's a whole process that we do that with. And it's real complicated, but it's really neat. And to me, it's fascinating. You can see I'm a geek, right? I sit in front of that computer all day. I wear the nerd hat. I know the nerd handshake. Anyway. Now, where do we start? Same place that you would start. We start at your website. We start at your message. We start at your image. And we got to make sure that they're all clear, that all of these sync up together into a cohesive message that people can actually understand. You want people to understand what you're doing. Traffic creation. This is something else that is important for your site. And it's important for Google's new algorithms that are coming out. It's essential to create backlinks and references to you on the internet in a variety of ways. You don't want to put all of your chickens in one basket. Is that right? And if you do, what happens is, how many people heard of the Google Panda rewrite for their algorithm, right? We've all heard about this. What happened is they came in and they rewrote their algorithms. Well, everybody that was on the first page dropped off. Because they put, not everybody, but many people did. And why was that? They put much of their marketing expertise into just social media, or just article marketing, or just backlinking. You have to vary all the tools on the internet. And it makes for a great mixy sauce. I love it. And, let's go back and look at this. This is the big thing right here. Most people don't know you. They don't trust you. They don't give a rat's patoot about you. What we do with our flycatcher system is try to build familiarity and then trust. And that's hard to do in this day and age. People are very skeptical. Skeptical. Yes. Credibility marketing.
That's I
love it. Credibility. Why marketing? I don't know why. We work to establish you as the local expert in your field, and your competition wants that same notoriety. Now, the question is this something that you can put off for a year? Maybe.
You can put it off forever.
You can put it off forever. It's your choice. You don't really need to do this stuff. You can do it yourself if you want to. You can hire a professional. The question is, are you serious about doing this? If you put it off for a while, you may not be real serious about it. That's okay, but in this new age that we're in, new marketing age, where people don't necessarily read the newspaper much anymore, they probably don't pick up the yellow pages very often. Mostly, they're hitting that internet. You want to share your expertise. Now, this is a fascinating study in and of itself, and I'll get through this real quick so we can go have donuts. Your information, all the stuff that you know, that you went to college to learn, it's worthless. It is worthless. Everything that you know, that you learned in school, is on the internet. I can find out anything you know in 10 seconds. I don't need you to tell me nothing. What I need is for you to do something. You're not going to be paid for what you know. You're going to be paid for what you do. It's as simple as that. Now, one of the things you want to do is you want to encourage other people to ask you about your knowledge. And you want to. Now this is hard. This is real hard. This is the hardest bullet that you're going to bite tonight. You want to give away everything you know as much as you can. That's hard to do. Hard, man, because, I want to keep my information, my special information. Oh, you don't know how to do it. You know everything I know. And if you don't, Google will show you how to do it. Now, this is important. Giving away the store might be the secret to success for your business and everybody else's business. People want to know the pro. How many times have you gone to a restaurant and people walk in the restaurant and they go, oh yeah, I know Billy. Billy, he makes all the pizzas here. He's a great guy. I want to show you. Let me introduce you to my friend Billy. People want that ego boost of knowing the top guy. The guy who runs the show. And that is you. That is you in your business. You run the show. You are the local expert. Pay-per-click. AdWords. Now these can be very, very useful at times. We use pay-per-click and AdWords, that whole system, in our business when we're trying to do something special for one of our clients. But we prefer not to use them frequently because they can be very expensive. It can be actually more expensive than full-time marketing with our flycatcher system because of our integrated tools, blah, blah, blah. And if you've done any studies on internet marketing, you know that organic search and Google Places gather far, far, far more clicks and viewers than paid ads. People don't trust ads anymore. I don't know when they ever did, but that's part of the statistics. Oh, home stretch, everybody. Everybody raise your hand. Oh, I feel good. All right. Okay, with technology changing so quickly, the old ways of marketing are dying. I didn't write the rules. It's just the way things are occurring. We need to figure out ways to work within this thing. This can be the greatest time to be alive, or it can be the worst time. It all depends on your outlook. If you make plans for converting to internet marketing, Google can eat your lunch. They want to. My lights are flickering. Or Google can buy your lunch. Google can be your best friend or your worst enemy. But they are here for the long term, it looks like. Look at that. Oh, change its colors. Now, after all, it really is your choice. You don't have to do any of this, or you can wait, or you can just... I wouldn't really put it on. Anyway, this is the last slide. Call on me if you need anything. Oh, I got this. I got cool technologies, Check this out. How many people have ever seen a web key? Ever seen a web key? You have, okay, and you know what they're for. They're neat little toys, little bits of marketing stuff. And I've got a few here. If you want one, see me before you leave. And but they're cool. You just plug it into your USB port with this little Jimmy Jam right there. Pop that rascal and boom! Stick that into your USB port, and it pulls up a secret website. Only this key will get you to that website. It's very exclusive. We actually make these for our clients, and they are a real hit, because everybody goes, oh, see, I got a secret website. Anyway, so that's it for me. And watch this. Let's do this one. All right, folks. I appreciate y'all coming out. Ellen, do you have anything?
Pick one out because some of the information plus extra information is in here. If somebody was supposed to come with you or meet you here and didn't show up and you want to take a book home for them, you can, but tell them how much they missed to make them really feel sorry. And thank you for coming. Watch your emails for notifications of future events.
Right, and please hang around and talk to the speakers. They've got plenty of free information for you. And we made them give you some special deals tonight.
You too.
I got the card.